Internet for be warned. I will read this one day in a room full of people. You all know that this person I share a bed with is not at all innocent and maybe just a little crazy. At 11:30 at night, however, all my tired brain can come up with are the following: gay dinosaurs, pregnant man, midget donkey porn, and Dick Hiccup. One day you and Google will sync and the search results will keep me away from the internet for days. And that's really the only funny poem of this group, and it's going way downhill from here. This one's called Why I Wasn't There for Your Mother's Wake. I would not see your mother unwrapping a root beer barrel and placing it in her mouth slowly. She would not be cutting off an oversized piece of chocolate bundt cake for me, while offering me the same kinds of food I'd constantly reject, like potato salad. It wouldn't be you and I hanging around in your small bedroom playing Stratomatic baseball, rolling dice, and reading results off of cards while she would yell, "Todd!" up the stairs after the phone rang. I would be in a room full of somber people telling you I'm sorry, while your long face, stretched longer, grew almost more Nordic like hers. People shaking hands with you, trading awkward hugs, and me thinking about the stillness of the body. The moment when your wife sent me the message telling me she died that night. This one is practically brand spanking new. I wrote it yesterday, and it is from the viewpoint of a 16-year-old girl lost at sea. It's called Abby Sunderland Ponders Her Journey. Maybe it was sibling rivalry that made me motivated to take a sailboat from California to Mexico, the Indian Ocean, and beyond. Maybe I just didn't feel like sitting around the house or the mall. I wanted to do something more important than worry about boys and shoes and reality television or whatever else other 16-year-old girls worry about. This is reality. This ocean, these winds and waves knocking my boat over and forcing me to activate emergency beacons. The reality is that my book might not get finished. You can only tread water for so long, go without food for so long. Drowning is an awful way to die, but I knew the risks. And if I get out of this one alive, I'm just going to try again. If I don't, no one will be able to forget my name. And this one's a bit of a rant. It's called, It's Not Really Wallowing. It's not really wallowing is what I want to tell my friend Rachel when I try to explain what is going on in my head when I become apathetic to everything in life and spend hours and hours sitting in front of a laptop instead of doing some old school writing in a wire-bound notepad or on that journal that I bought on clearance at Borders, or putting that second coat of paint on the walls in 2 bedrooms. It's not wallowing when the weight of a mortgage that I can't even contribute to bears down on my wife's shoulders and I can see the helplessness in her eyes and I can't do a damn thing but pay everything else possible while I scramble to figure out how to make my next car payment or how much I'll have to pay a plumber to come out and fix that valve downstairs that will burst if I turn it on again. But if I don't fix it, my yard will look like a desert. It's not wallowing when you're stuck working any job that will have you just to get by. And that's when the words become heavier, and you dissect them from the last spoken sentence. Just get by. That's when it stays real. That's when the depression beats you over the head like an aluminum bat, ringing and ringing. It's not the Disney kind of depressed where someone like Ariel dreams of being human. It's the kind that makes you want to stop being anything, much less alive. It's the kind that reminds you that you've done nothing to validate your existence. It's when I know I should email my friend Anna Catherine, who swallowed a handful of pills and managed to live, because she knows exactly what I'm feeling when my mind is thinking easy ways to end it. Up next is Bruce Neat.